Hi, bro. Let's start the record. That's good. So, hi everyone. In this video, I want to revisit the create interpart relationship. So, from inside an assembly, let's create a new part in place. So, let's go with part number 1, then coincident with the assembly, and create and exit the part. Let's go with this one here, like this will be good, and make it symmetric. So shift key, and 2 lines, extrude, single chain, accept this side, and I want sure that I cut everything. Okay, I could pull on this one a little bit, and why not place, as mentioned, like this. Lock my design in 10, make sure that is symmetric, and round off to 65. Here we go. Close and return, save this, and then create the second part. So this one will be part number 2. Same thing, create, exit, coincident with assembly origin. And what I want to do, create something that is close to what I need. Region, and pull on this. I want to set or catch the endpoint, so K for key point, and then I can use that key point to set the distance. Okay, so at this point, directly from inside the part that I'm designing, I can use the create interpart relationship. So just before going further, if I pick this face and I pull on this face, you see that it didn't anchor on the key point that I select. I select the key point just to get the distance. So now if I go and create interpart relationship, he select the part or the body of the part that I'm working on, and he asks me for the driving part. That would be this one here. So in that case, he recognized 2 coplanar face. So let's say save, and those 2 will stay persistent, and they will be highlighted here in the Pathfinder. So as you see, even if I'm designing inside the part, if I design inside the assembly, I can apply relationship between 2 parts. Now, I also want to make sure that this face is coplanar with this one. So right inside the in context design, I can say this face, right click, with this face here. So at this point, I just create a geometric condition, but as you see, it cannot be persistent. So accept. If I want to make sure that is persistent, I can either select the face first and run create interpart relationship. And as you see, this time it doesn't select the whole body. You understand that the face that I'm selecting is the one I want to look for relationship. So as this part here, so that would be the driving. And you see this case, he only recognized 1. The previous one are already defined, and this one was based on the face that I select. So save. And now I got one more relationship that is created in a second group. So that can be done at the part level while doing in context design. So if I close my part, I can do the same thing but outside the in context design, but I still in the context design but at the assembly level. So what will do in this point, I will select a couple of face. So let's switch to face priority. So this face, one, this face, and this face. So I just change my select mode to add only, so I can add multiple face to the select set. And I will use the coplanar. So as you see, I will go and cycle through the face that I've selected. So this one with this one here, accept. This one with this one, accept. And this one with this one, accept. And probably I could do the same thing for the bottom face. So this one, this face, accept, should be coplanar with this one too. Accept. And I can run again at the assembly level the create interpart relationship. Again, yes, for the driven part, that would be my part number 2. Yes, for the driving one, that will be part number 1. And only the face that are not already defined will be recognized. So let's go save. And probably the last one I need to do is make sure that this one is accept parallel with this one here. Accept. So let's save this. Let's hide part number 2. So this is part number 1 that drive. So if I pull on this face and I make part number 2 visible, you see that everything is followed. I put on this. When I commit the move, Solid Edge analyze and solve the new situation. This can be done also with the dimension. So this one is still symmetric. So let's go to 75. And voila. So this is how you can set in context. So if I'm designing or edit a part in place, I can still place geometric condition and I can still create relationship between part. And if I'm at the assembly level, I can still have relationship or geometric condition that I can apply, and I can still create interpart relationship between two parts to make them persistent. So hope it helps. Thanks. See you next.